his basest feelings.
He's based. Coming in like it's Elden Ring or something. Or preparing...
What host is mustard and ready to march?
Had a haircut.
Probably. So he can get his huge head in his helmet.
She's gonna be like, so Kristen, where did you get your haircut? I'll beat him up for you. Oh my god, what the
She wasn't really doing a good job, was she? I mean, she was doing alright, but she could have put a bit more effort into it. That might have made it look more real, right? Cole is so confident that nothing, he can just go there, nothing's going to happen to him.
It was a bit of like flipping Attack on Titan then when they went into the forest. And the
Yeah, I did feel a little bit Attack on Titan.
You remember that bit?
Yeah, I do.
What is going on YouTube? 0088 here, I'm my fiance Carla, and if I sound a little weird, it's just because I've come from the dentist and had a root canal. They ripped my tooth right out.
They really didn't though, being dramatic.
I'm being a bit dramatic, I had a feeling. But yeah.
You don't sound any different, you're fine.
Yeah, I guess I always sound like this. I always sound like I'm mumbling. But yeah, hopefully I don't start having pain throughout it. But yeah, we're on episode 3 of House of the Dragon season 2, and what happened last time? You don't even remember, do you?
I do remember actually. Alison shagged Kristen Cole.
That's all that happens nowadays.
That's all I remember.
Kristen Cole's motherfuckers.
No, I do remember. Remember they paraded the child around the city, and Rhaenyra found out that it was Daemon.
Yeah.
And
she sent Daemon away to Harrenhal or something.
Aegon was going cray-cray at everyone. He fired Otto.
And
See, I remember.
he murdered all the
He murdered all the rat catchers. Yeah. See, we remember it all.
Alright, well, let's get straight into episode 3. We don't want to waste any time, we're excited. Let's watch Exor, episode 3, House of the Dragon.
Let's see what atrocities we're going to try and defend today.
Yeah, your team Rhaenyra now, you switch from Alicent.
No, I have no team.
But if you notice, they've made Alicent irresponsible and Rhaenyra responsible, and it makes sense, because you liked Alicent because she was responsible.
It does make sense, but I have no team.
No allegiance.
No
Can't
allegiance.
trust anyone anymore in this.
I have no allegiance.
Having lost my own son, that I would inflict such a thing.
Oh yeah, and those twins died.
You would send me to my death or to triumph.
Oh, shut up, Crispy Cram.
Crispy Cram.
You struck down a child.
It was a mistake.
It was a mistake. Like you just accidentally bumped into
I didn't mean to
someone.
cut off the head of a little child.
So why cast your name instead of judgment? You diminish us.
Otto's shining moment.
You may go.
No, they're good.
Motherfucker.
Back at it again.
A moment.
I don't, they didn't make that clear whether she actually
I think
helped or didn't help.
that's how his brother needs to come back.
It was so sad actually. When you look back on it, that was really sad.
Twins killing each other because of your business, your Targaryen business. I want to watch the intro this time around.
I want to get to the nitty gritty.
No.
I want to see what's going to
But I
happen
love
next.
the. This must be the Song of Ice and Fire at this point, because they're playing it for every show. Well, I don't know. I have a feeling Duncan Egg's gonna have a different intro.
Who?
Duncan Egg's a different show that's coming out. Apparently
Who's Duncan Egg?
Duncan Egg is a book that George R. R. Martin wrote. They're making a TV show of it about a Targaryen called Aegon, but they call him Egg.
Like a boiled egg.
Yeah.
Okay, right, fine.
And Duncan the Tall. I don't know what family he's from. I'm not sure.
Oh, so it's called Duncan and Egg.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying Duncan Egg.
No, Duncan Egg. And apparently it's a really cool story about this really tall guy called Duncan and his friend Aegon. They call him Egg. Apparently it's a really, really good story, and like people really love it. I've never read it, so I don't know. But
is Aegon like the James of George R. R. Martin stories?
James.
Like everyone's called James.
Yeah,
Chris,
I guess so.
Do you know what I mean? Like.
I guess so. It's the most common name.
Or Dave.
It's a popular name.
Like Aegon was the name. It was the name of the time.
It's like Mohammed. It's the most freaking popular name in the world. Read a book.
Why would it be between that and fucking Mohammed? Mohammed's the most popular name on earth. Read a book.
Must be my swordsmanship.
Oh, wrong. Oh, is that our other son? No, it's not our other son, is it?
Put the boundary stones back.
Who are these Donnies?
Oh.
Fuck you. This is our land.
What star?
It's Brackenland. Babe killer. What did you say?
Oh, Babe Killer. These must be Team Green. That must be Team...
Your false
Yeah.
king Rhaenyra is
Yeah.
a kinslayer. Aegon Targaryen is no true king. Just as you are no true knight. You wouldn't dare.
Shit.
War. War never changes.
Shit, man. That wasn't them though, was it? That's a result of something much,
Like, war.
something much bigger's happened here, yeah.
Damn. It's just a battle that's happened, isn't it?
Yeah. That looks horrific.
He is the basest of villains.
He's based.
Not of those who sent him.
To be fair, Damon did send people into the keep,
Yeah.
and he is affiliated with Rhaenyra, so it's always going to look like it was her, right? Even if it wasn't.
Otto Hightower would never have allowed this. The young men have taken the bit in their teeth they wish to punish, to avenge.
Well done. She figured that out quick.
Or was it when the child was beheaded?
Uh-oh.
Or when Aemond killed Luke? Or when Luke took Aemon's eye?
Yeah, man, she's read the book, isn't she?
There may be another way. Alicent Hightower. There is no war so hateful to the gods as a war between kin.
Civil War.
It's not her, but the men around her who seek bloodshed. She permitted it.
Probably didn't even know anything about it, did she?
The murder of a little boy in his bed.
She's saying you had no control, she had no control, innit?
That's what we said. It looks whoever
Son sits my throne.
whoever's associated with the lead, right? Oh, she buried them together. That was nice. Ugh. Ugh. Crispy Krem.
He's looking at all these haters like, come on then, what?
Well, he certainly looks down on everyone, doesn't he? I can't believe people gave that actor so much hate. The actor. It's ridiculous.
Feels to me, like I said to you, I'll just be playing up on it and being like, you wanna fuck with me?
He's obviously not that kind of
Kristen
person,
Cole.
is he?
I play Kristen Cole in real life.
Why does it feel like none of them respect him?
Yeah. It's because he's Hand of the King. He's got the proper hand thing around his neck. That's how it looks in the book. They got a new one. See, he's got like loads of hands, like a necklace connected. That's how the hand thing looks in the books.
Ah, okay. That's cool. But where's the little...
My lord.
I think they've got rid of that.
Oh.
Got the necklace now.
Sir Alaric was awarded the great duty of ending Rhaenyra's challenge. He failed to discharge it.
He failed because the scheme was rash.
Perhaps, Your Grace, but we cannot all hide in our castles waiting for war to come to us.
As now it surely will. You need time to raise the numbers to challenge the Rivermen.
I will turn the crown land houses who declared for Rhaenyra to our cause. We will add their numbers to our own and then turn west.
How are you going to turn
We will
them?
enlist the Brackens, subdue the Riverlands, and take Harrenhal.
Sounds like a lot.
So like to be destroyed by the first stronghold you meet. Bold scheme indeed.
Well, the gods favour the bold.
They did not favour Sir Harry.
What say you, my king?
And you'll take Aemond and Vhagar.
She's like thinking, I'm gonna fuck you up later.
To defend the city.
She's like, once I get you alone.
To war again.
What is he doing? Like, Aegon said, take Aemond and Vhagar with you to do this, take Harrenhal. And he's like, nah, Aemond and Vhagar can stay here. Like, why would you not take Vhagar with you?
Because he's a cocky shit, isn't he?
Does he not realise?
He's delusional.
Well, obviously he doesn't know, but Damon's at Harrenhal with his dragon.
He's delusional.
Damon's gonna burn them all alive.
He's delusional. The fact they can just go there and turn the tides.
Do you think he's trying to get himself killed? Maybe he's filled with so much guilt. I don't know. What's
No, that man doesn't feel no guilt.
Yeah, you're right.
He doesn't feel
You're right.
guilt.
But do you think Alicent's like, you don't need to go there, you're going to get yourself killed? She's trying to protect him.
No, I think she's just trying to...
Do you think she's being genuine?
I think she's being genuine, yeah.
Like, she genuinely thinks that.
She just sees it as a stupid plan.
She's not just being selfish and being like, I don't want you to go.
Maybe there's a small element of that, but I think she's being like, why are you being so bold and rash?
Do you think she fancies him? Like, do you think she actually likes him? Like, loves him? Or
Crispy Krem?
Yeah. Or do you think she's just using him as a dildo?
I think she likes certain parts of him. I don't mean his penis.
But she,
I mean, like, she likes certain parts of him.
really? Like his personality?
I don't think she likes him right now, like when he's behaving like this.
So you think
she
she
thinks
does
he's a
fancy
twat.
him then?
Yeah, maybe it's just sexual chemistry, I don't know.
But you don't think she loves him or anything?
No, it's definitely not love, right? It's more lust.
My plan is not to draw attention. And what will you do if you encounter one or more of Rhaenyra's dragons? She'll want to answer for Sir Harry. I'm as fearsome as any of them.
Okay, so he wants to fly on his dragon.
Yeah.
I remember he did that in the books.
I mean, if he dies, it's all for nothing, right? This whole war,
Yeah.
everything that's happened up until this point will be for nothing. So keeping him alive should
Where's
be
I
paramount,
missed
right?
that. Where's he want to fly to?
He wants to go with them.
Oh, okay. So they have got a dragon with them then.
Wow. Have
I
they?
was told you turned back from your ship to bring warnings.
She was sticking up for her.
They will be ruled either by you or by the usurper. And only one of you has shown yourself to be merciful.
It's only because she met up with her rather than Daemon. I mean,
Are they always?
the only reason Daemon kept her alive is because he needed her.
My Lord husband has grown restless of late. I cannot know why.
Maybe he's lonely.
Well, they just let her fly out like that.
I guess so.
It's mad.
So that's Selenor's dragon.
Mm.
I've decided to send Joffrey to ward with my cousin, Lady Jane Arryn. She's pledged an army in return for a dragon, so she will have one. Aegon and Viserys will accompany him until a place of greater safety can be found. We see the little ones further. To Pentos, I think. When my mother died. It is safer than anywhere in Westeros. It breaks my heart to send my boys away, not knowing when I will see them again. I need you to be the mother to them that I cannot.
She was supposed to have Vhagar, wasn't it?
Well, you say that, but she didn't really step up and claim him, did she?
I guess she didn't expect to. She didn't expect Aemon to come in at night and jam her.
No, but like,
Jam her. Yeah, I agree with you though.
I mean, yes, if you're talking about like next of kin, then yes. But it doesn't mean to say just because she wanted her, Vhagar was going to allow it. She could have got like within a foot of her, and then Vhagar could have blasted her head off.
Well,
Just because she was hers to claim.
well, in the books, her mum died from falling off of Vhagar.
Oh, really?
Not getting burnt while she was pregnant.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in the book, she died falling off. Yeah.
Oh, wait, but she's like an experienced dragon rider.
I don't know. You'd have to read the books to find out what happened there. They do think it was suicide though. Like she wanted to die, I guess.
Oh, so she let herself go.
Yeah, I think so. Harrenhal's empty. Why do they want to come in? Coming in like it's Elden Ring or something, or flipping Skyrim or something.
Why is he there?
I think they want to take Harrenhal or something. Or
Everybody
maybe-
wants to take Harrenhal.
Apparently, it's like a good strategic spot.
What's he expecting to find here? Sorry.
I thought there would be an army or people here.
Yeah, I thought there would be.
I know
something.
Harrenhal's like haunted or whatever. This is where Sir Harwin and that died. They were staying here temporarily or something.
Oh, yeah,
No,
it got burnt down, didn't it? Yeah.
Well, this has always been burnt, this place. Aegon the Conqueror burnt Harrenhal to crisp, and it's been haunted ever since. Like, people always die when they come here. This is where Tywin was keeping Arya, but he didn't know Arya was there.
Right.
Well, you remember when she was stuck there serving them?
Yeah,
This is where it was. There's lots of history in Harrenhal. Well, some history hasn't even happened yet, but yeah.
So what's he expecting to find? A
I'm not
ghost?
sure. I thought he came here to get like armies or to take out an army. Maybe he thought it was going to be packed and it's not. But I know Kristen Cole's coming here as well. Fuck! Why did you just stand there and look at him?
I'm claiming Harrenhal.
Okay.
Apparently so.
He basically said, okay. Look at these people then.
Oh.
I, Sir Simon Strong, Castellan of Harrenhal,
Strong.
pledge fealty to Rhaenyra.
Okay, so all the strong people lived there then, I guess.
Okay, yeah, that's where.
Harwin,
Yeah, that's where.
So all their family live in Harrenhal, I guess.
Okay.
First of her name. Supper is venison with black cabbage and peas. No red currant. Sorry about that.
thought he was going to kill him for some reason.
So did I. I thought he was going to chop his head off.
Yeah, I don't know why I thought that too.
Don't let it waste.
I think he thinks it's poison.
Many a battle, I do not mean to be felled by poison peas.
Yeah.
But they're all eating it.
I admit that my cook's peas aren't exactly the stuff of legend, but...
Yeah, but he thinks his is...
It's an easy way to kill a dragon rider.
Do you know what I would do? I'd swap my bowl with his then.
Yeah.
If that was an issue, I'd be like, well, you have
unless they
mine
called
then.
your bluff and thought you would do that.
I'd literally go over to him, take his bowl and put mine in front of him and go, well, you have
Well,
mine
I'd make
then.
him eat something, quite a significant bit of it, and then be like, okay.
Lord, he who sits at the false court of Eggle.
Laris Clubfoot is no lord of mine. He's
Digging
a
him out.
scourge upon this castle and this family.
He did kill his
Not
brother and
even
his dad.
strange that his father,
No one knows that, though.
I think this guy does.
my nephew, Lord Lionel, perished by fire, and his son too, here in this damp place. It was the first fire here since Balerion ended the line of Harren the Black. So no, you will find no loyalty to Laris Strong here, my
I
prince.
love how he knows straight away, oh, he definitely killed it. It sounds like maybe there was some kind of weird beef or rivalry
Yeah,
in the
there's
family.
something going on there, isn't there?
And he knows, oh, Laris would have done this, wouldn't he? He hated his brother and his dad.
My prince, your grace. Forgive me, I'd only assumed that as...
Just call him Grace, fam.
I know, stop waffling.
Indeed.
Do you like your head where it is?
I know Rhaenyra's the queen, but just give him what he wants right now. Fam. He's
know,
got a dragon
right?
outside, chilling, waiting to burn some stuff.
Since your forebear incinerated much of it with his dragon.
Well, that is precisely why we must bring it into a state of repair.
Even if we possess the coin, my prince. Your grace.
Stop misgendering him.
The Riverland, the largest undeclared host in the realm. Only Harren horns of the size of a cigar. Summon your
That armour makes Damon look hench, doesn't it?
I know.
But he's not. He's not that big, but it makes him look wham.
I know.
It's like he's been on the roids.
Wear that all the time, like the Homelander muscle suit.
I know.
He grows
It makes his head look really little.
We march on King's Landing and take the throne.
The throne.
It's a big chair made of swords.
Why is he so confused about that?
I don't know. A bit slow this episode, isn't it? But
A little bit.
I have a feeling it's going to turn at some point.
Yeah, I think there's gonna. When there's a slow episode, there's some massive thing that happens at the end.
Yeah.
Your host is mustered and ready to march.
His hair wasn't like that before, was it?
No, it wasn't.
He had a haircut.
Probably. So he can get his huge head in his helmet.
She's gonna be like, so Kristen, where did you get your haircut? I'll beat him up for you.
Going high tower. Arrived last night from Alton.
Oh, that's her brother. She's still picking her nails, look. I love
When
that
she's
continuity,
stressed.
yeah.
And by a man from such modest beginnings.
He just gave him some backhanded compliment.
Sir Gawain has volunteered to accompany you into battle.
She's like, you're not going on your stag do without my family coming.
The march will be hard, sir. No one's more delighted than I to march out to war with the Dornishmen.
See? He's been given clear instructions there. Do you see it in his eyes?
And request that she grant her favour, that her Lord Commander may go into battle with her blessings in his heart.
Your grace.
What the hell was that?
Well, you know when you say, like back then when they were like, give me your favour, it meant like a physical thing.
Right.
Remember when they were doing the jousting
Mm.
and they were like, I wish for her favour, and then they'd like put something on their little stick.
Oh.
When they ask for it in this time, it means like a physical.
Yeah.
Physical
it's some
thing.
Kind of,
So whether it's like, I don't
Gesture.
know, like fan or her hanky or flowers or whatever.
oh, interesting.
Bye, Krispy Kreme. Try not to die.
Oh. Lord Commander Henry King.
Anything else? Oh, that's
Jesus.
disgusting.
Who's that?
That's
One
the
of the-
guy,
one of the-
one of the rat catchers, right?
Jesus.
Oh.
The music, like me.
Dragons. Send them all out.
No. If dragons begin fighting dragons, we invite our own destruction. Fear of it is in itself a weapon. The Greens would make the same calculation.
It's a bit like nuclear weapons, isn't it?
We must give Damon time.
Perhaps it is time for you to think about secreting yourself so we're safe. We remain here as
That's not going to go down well, is it?
He proposed to conduct the war in my absence.
It would merely be a precaution.
It would be treason.
Go on, girl.
He's like, alright, I'll shut up now.
Take it no further.
Go on, girl. You tell him. You command that room.
This council would do well to remember that their queen wears the crown of my grandsire, the wisest of Targaryen kings whose reign outlasted every other, even Aegon the Conqueror's.
Yes, queen.
So how do they
Queens.
fare? This bread is still warm.
There's broth too, I made sure of it.
I am no longer an invalid.
She just wants to take care of her husband.
One of those babes is your heir.
Joffrey. A boy of 6 who knows nothing of the sea.
It would displease neither Rhaenyra nor the gods. Rhaena remained heir to Joffrey.
Rain. Lord of the Tides. The girl knows nothing of ships, nor even of dragons.
At least she's your blood at this point. I'd rather Rhaena than Joffrey.
Yeah, I guess.
Joffrey's. I know he cares about names more than blood, but
I really love these two. They have such a good. They have such a good marriage, don't they?
Yeah.
Like all things considered, when you see what marriages were like back then, they were only used for.
Well, that's
power.
what happens when you don't marry your own brother or sibling or something, or forced into a marriage.
I know, but they just seem to. It seems like it probably was a power thing in the beginning, but they just seem to have really.
It happens sometimes, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Arranged
it's just
marriages
really
can work
nice.
out.
I like to see it.
Joffrey. We are at war, Corlys. Something was before you.
Then it is well that I am a good sailor.
Paulies ain't got time for this. He needs to start teaching either Rhaena or Joffrey how to start sailing.
Yeah, somebody, right? So they're sending her
Gonna take care of her kids.
in
I
Pentos.
cannot spare a fighting dragon, but I send what I can. Stormcloud and Tyraxes are small, but they will grow.
So they're sending the girl that doesn't have a dragon.
You do a great service, and may yet find yourself glad to be out of harm's way. Do not coddle me, Bela.
Oh, she's upset she's not going to be in the fight. I thought she was going to do something dangerous.
Well, she always has felt a little bit like that, hasn't she? Because she never had a dragon. You'd think, having lost one child, she wouldn't want to send her kids.
I think she thinks it's safer.
It is, I'm not saying that, I'm just saying you'd think her brain, she'd be
Yeah.
thinking, I'm not letting them go anywhere
Yeah, you're not away from me, yeah.
Yeah,
well, that's
even
what Cersei was like. Cersei
Yeah.
was like, I don't want Marcella and Tommen to go somewhere.
Yeah.
But Tyrion sent Marcella to Dawn. But then it turned to shit, didn't it, when Dawn became enemies.
Well, let's not talk about that.
They're dragging a lot of scenes this episode. Like, a lot of scenes are like... They're hanging on scenes for a long time. This feels like I'm watching Dune or something. But not really in a good way, because I want more story.
To something.
Yeah. There's a lot of silent moments, which is usually good. It's arty, but we need to get some story in.
That horrid procession where the small folk all stared at me. I warrant they thought I had no more right to grief than they do. Surely they lose their babes more than highborn ladies.
You have as much claim to grief as anyone. I love Jaehaerys, but my concern has been more for you and what you have endured.
I forgive you.
I feel like Alicent only cares about Helena out of all her kids, it seems like. She's only soft with her. The rest of them, she's like...
Is it just because of what she saw there?
She's always had a bit of a soft spot for Helena, it seems like.
I don't know. Is it because she knows that her and Sir Crispy have been...
Oh, maybe.
I forgive you.
Do you know what I mean? Is she only doing this now to...
Because she's like, don't grass me up.
Yeah. Because she couldn't comfort Aegon, could she?
Valyrian steel. Aegon the Conqueror reborn.
Just get on with it.
Only that I think it would benefit all of us to prevent our king from being brutally slain by our enemies and his body parts scattered to beasts and his court come to ruin. We cannot agree. What exquisite armor?
I was given the Conqueror's name and his crown, so I shall wear his armor to war.
I fly to meet Sir Kristen.
Uh-oh, they're showing his armour now. They got to remember that for if they ever do Aegon the Conqueror series or flashbacks.
Oh, yeah.
Continuity now.
They're going to have to use the same thing, aren't they?
There are diverse rumours whispered in the streets of your city that his grace was outwitted by his councillors and persuaded to fly to war with Sir Kristen, so the Queen Alicent may reign in his absence.
This guy just pulled that out of his ass. Did this guy just pull that bullshit out of his ass?
He's just number one waffler, isn't he?
Yeah. Where did that come from?
He's just always there, stirring the pot.
This guy, man. Can you imagine if he was like Prime Minister or something? We all fucked.
Who spreads these lies?
Much little.
Yeah, he just made that up. He just waffles.
Like weeds, unless they're tended.
Come on, Aegon, use your brain.
Tend to them then. My father always said he had no use for a master of whisperers. I should be glad of your talents.
Oh my god, this guy's just promoting all these crazy people.
Right? All these snakes and that.
Oh my god. Like the two people you don't want to be by your side.
Team Green is definitely Slytherin, isn't it?
Definitely.
Green, they got the colours down.
I mean, you do want them by your side, but they're not like the most.
You can have people like Larys and even Kristen Cole by your side, but you have to be very, very intelligent and
yourself.
You have to know what their games are, like how Tyrion was when he was in King's Landing and stuff like that, when he knew how to manipulate.
Yeah, but this guy doesn't, though, does he?
No, he don't.
This guy doesn't need Larys and
Tyrion knew how to. Yeah, Tyrion knew how to control like all them lot.
I think mayhaps I shall fly another day.
It does seem wise. That's my king. Sir Martin has a new squire that wants bedding in.
He's never fucked a woman.
You're sworn to chastity now.
Of course, Your Grace.
That guy. He's like, oh, he's serious. He knows straight away. Aegon's interesting, isn't he? He's a unique one.
He's like, mocking me.
Yeah, it's not even that they're mocking him. It's like
no, not him, but mocking the whole thing.
Yeah,
like, are you mocking the system here?
Because I think they see Aegon as like one of the boys. Like
they do see Aegon as one of the boys.
Yeah, so they were like, oh, of course we don't sleep with anyone. You know what I mean? Because they think Aegon will just laugh along with them. But he's like, no, I'm the king. What do you mean?
Yeah,
like,
he was looking at him like.
He's got a bit of a sense of pride to him, like. As well as he's a bit mental and he likes having a laugh, but there's also a part of him that wants to be taken seriously.
Yeah.
Like when he was trying to be a proper king, like you can have your sheep back and all that shit. You know.
He's an interesting character. It's
definitely multi-layered. Like.
Yeah.
They could have easily made him Joffrey too, but.
They could have easily made him Joffrey too.
It was like walking through Camden Town, wasn't it?
Have you ever gone somewhere with your dad and he just knows everyone?
Yeah.
That's this guy.
Literally.
That's literally this guy. He knows everyone.
Was that the girl that Aegon... You recognise her?
Oh, the one that Aegon raped.
Oh.
I don't think so. It might have been, I don't know. She didn't send her away, did she?
Yeah, she sent her. We gave her money. You thought she still worked there? No.
Well, I thought she probably worked. I don't
I
know.
knew she was sending her off. Gave her some money, sent her off. That is her, innit?
I think so. I think you're
right. 100%.
I think it is her.
They're like, we may be making Aegon a little bit more likeable, but remember what he did.
Yeah, you may be starting to like him, guys, but remember this girl. They should have made her pregnant.
Oh my god, she probably is. She probably has got a bastard.
Yes, I am. I'm the son of Balon the Brave, bastard brother to Prince Daemon and the late King Viserys, uncle to the one true Queen, Rhaenyra Targaryen.
One, two, cream.
You do not look very much like King Viserys or Prince Daemon.
How do you know what they look like?
Look, you can tell. Nice hair.
Doesn't have silver hair. The rightful heir to the Iron Throne, my nephew, Prince Jacaerys Velaryon.
Uh-oh.
Oh, fucking hell.
All hail the king!
Bit late for that, mate.
Drinks for all! The pleasure of the crown!
That girl's gonna see him, isn't she? You
This
probably
is
want
the
to.
guy they're trying to help him lose his virginity.
Wow. Oh my god, what the fuck? What the fuck? I'm out on YouTube. That looks so fake though, it looked weird. You saw that, right?
You still lie with your very first. Did you fuck her like a hound? Such is the madam's prowess that even now my brother will not sample another.
Like, brother, get away from me.
Your squire is welcome to her. One whore is as good as another.
We thought Voldemort was bad.
Voldemort?
That's what the memes were last week, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Now we have to get Voldemort fucking naked, all dangling out. Man. Now we got Dr. Manhattan. Fucking...
I know what you mean now. Yeah. Voldemort on the floor, like.
How have I seen more penises than boobs in this fucking show? I know it's women's time now.
Can't handle seeing a penis.
Yeah, but where's the boobs
See
at?
boobies, do you?
Yeah, where the boobs at? Can't believe they show the dick being sucked on TV.
I've shown that before.
Not explicitly like that. I mean, it looked really fake though. It looked like it was CGI almost.
Maybe it was a plastic one.
Definitely looked fake. Whether it's plastic or CGI, that did not look like a real penis. I thought maybe they still are going to do something with that character.
The girl?
Yeah, but I guess they're just showing now that that's what she's doing now. I thought they were going to make something a bigger deal of it, but they could still be doing that. Do you think that was the actor's real penis, or do you think it was edited?
Not sure. I mean, she wasn't really doing a good job, was she?
Hmm?
Maybe the fact that she wasn't doing
Talk about Eamon.
Oh, sorry, I thought you meant the penis-sucking woman.
No.
She wasn't really doing a good job, was she? I mean, she was doing alright, but she could have put a bit more effort into it. That might have made it look more real, right?
Maybe. But then if they put more effort into it, HBO might not be able to put this out.
Oh, yeah, it'll be more explicit, right?
She needs to do hot tour, doesn't she?
Oh,
spit on that thing. She needs a hot tour, spit on that thing. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm just saying that. Never mind. What I think is irrelevant. She sent all her babies away. Oh, is that from Alison?
She's not read it yet.
No, she said she didn't want to. But she kept it, which means she wanted to at some point, because she could have just burnt that, right?
She may either burn that now or read it. What's your bets? Place your bets. She's gonna read it. Rhaenyra, you're a bitch.
I want to see what it says. They could have at least shown us what it said.
Tavern with an excellent reputation on the road, not 2 miles away.
The horses look really cute with the armour on, don't they? They look like cartoons.
Will not begrudge me a night of comfort. We will rendezvous with your army at first light.
Think they killed
Is there a dragon in the sky?
Oh shit.
Get to the trees!
What's that? Rhaena.
That looks sick.
Baela.
She's gonna try and attack.
I think so.
What was she supposed to be doing anyway?
I think she's just meant to be surveillance.
I don't understand why they would leave without a dragon.
Yeah, I don't understand.
But I guess they thought they wouldn't attack.
Kristen Cole is so confident that he can just go there. Nothing's going to happen to him.
It's a bit of like flipping Attack on Titan then when they went into the forest.
Yeah, I did feel a little bit Attack on Titan.
You remember that bit?
Yeah, I do. I do.
When the Titans couldn't get him and whatever.
Yeah, I remember that. It did feel exactly like that, actually.
So this is what Luke Carey's needed to do. Just get low in it and
he did, didn't he? And then he came back out.
He should have stayed inside that thing and landed somewhere.
But he's alive anyway, so it's fine.
Is that what you think?
Oh, they're not going to find him in there, are they?
Lucky them forests were there, man.
This guy was talking about going getting pum.
A good showing, Sir Kristen.
You respect him now?
We must move under the trees and by cover of dark starting tonight. And no fucking inns.
Sir Kristen Cole. With some half-dozen other knights, I'm sure of it.
Could you be certain it was Cole from such a great height?
It was not such a great height, Your Grace. You said not to engage, so I didn't. Exactly.
The time for action is surely now.
They'll be making for Harrenhal.
Cole will look to increase his numbers, and he may call upon a dragon of his own.
Loose the dragons, root Cole out, and burn him.
She's worried that if she uses dragons, they'll use dragons, isn't it?
Guess she doesn't want to be the first one to do it, but
I mean,
Aemond already went there.
already went there, though.
He already did. That bridge is burned.
And from her perspective, she doesn't know it was an accident.
Yeah, she thinks
so
it was on
technically,
purpose,
from their perspective, she should be like, "Fuck it." I don't know. I mean, it's not.
I guess no one wants to be the first one to drop a nuclear bomb, do they?
Mm.
I guess that's what she's thinking.
I have heard your argument.
She doesn't want to go down in history, you know. He reminds me of Laris.
Does he?
Doesn't he? Just the way he stands and the way
Mini
he's always
Laris.
like.
Kind
He's
of
always like
reminds me
this
of.
in the background, isn't he? Like,
Kind of reminds me of Timothy Chalamet in Dune.
I'm talking about someone in the show.
Yeah, I know.
I don't want to be able to get through that, surely.
Oh. Why does he want him to?
Oh, you said it's haunted, didn't you?
Yeah.
You think maybe?
Yeah, they say Harrenhal's haunted.
Do you think they would put that in the show?
Well, it might. They could like hint at it.
But then he saw someone's feet, didn't he? So
Like, people have weird stuff happen to them when they're in Harrenhal.
I think he's having one of those episodes.
Always coming and going, aren't you?
Is that young Rhaenyra?
Clean up afterwards.
Oh God, she's sewing the kid's neck on. But it's cool that this is happening in Harrenhal.
Yeah,
because Harrenhal's
because of
known for
history,
stuff
yeah.
like this. That's cool they brought her back for that. Yeah, werewood tree as well. There's trees of the old gods and that.
I love that. I love they put a little bit of like horror element into
You
it.
will die in this place.
That's not creepy.
Mm-hmm.
Who is
Those
she?
trees are magical as well, you know. That's how they see past, future, and present through them trees.
But who is she? Was she even there?
She's
Does she
one of the
exist?
strong family, isn't it?
What do you know of the movements of Alicent Hightower? I would speak with her myself.
Killing her would be easier.
Listen, ain't your business, fam.
There is one place Alicent goes where you may yet find her alone.
Oh, where she goes to pray.
Mm.
That's risky as hell.
Mm.
What she's doing right now.
Well, she wants to go speak to Alison, yeah?
In just outside the Red Keep.
Can you imagine Alison just doing her usual prayers and then Renee's like, hey, you right, mate?
Hello.
It's been a while.
No, that's
we used to talk about the
risky.
trees and that.
That is so risky.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I saw a picture of this where she's dressed like one of them
no.
Shame woman, yeah.
There she is.
One good thing about these times, there's no like pictures and social media and magazines and stuff for people to know what people look like. The most you get is like an artist drawing of you.
Yeah, which is probably wrong anyway. Surely someone would notice her.
No, I don't think so. Why? Even if she walked there in a bit more nicer clothes, they might not notice her. Because just like that guy said earlier, that's probably why that scene was there. How would you know what the king looks like or whatever?
Yeah, that's true. It's true. Maybe that was put in there, so trying to say, pretty much. That's why they put that scene in there. Is she going to see her praying for her son?
Maybe. Imagine she just went, please kill Rhaenyra.
I've begun badly.
We knew, even then, that men trained up for battle are eager to fight, to seek blood and glory. I know you do not have that desire within you, so you've come to surrender then. I have come to see if we may uncover some path towards peace. Your allies turn from you and they hear of your depravity. Your hands are bloody to no crime I could never have imagined you. The trespass was not mine. I am a mother too, and you have yet to answer for the murder of my son. I repudiate that act with all my heart. Of course you do. And usurping my rightful inheritance.
Like, move, bitch.
Go away so we can continue talking.
Your father changed his mind. You will maintain that his mind was changed in an instant. Carry on. Was your ambition so keen? He changed his mind, Rhaenyra. He changed his mind.
They didn't.
She can't be sure.
He thought he was talking to Rhaenyra, I think. He was fucked.
It
He was off his face, he had no eyes.
Yeah, the thing is,
One eye.
at end of life, like, it's just... Can you
She just
really
wants
take
him to change his
anything?
life.
Yeah.
I've been at times unkind, but never untrue.
I'd be like, well, tell me what he said then.
You would make a fine queen. Do you think me capable of such naked deceit?
She believe in her. I mean, she believes it to be true though herself, though.
Yeah, she does, doesn't she?
So, at the end,
There you go. That's what I would have said. I'd be like, tell me what he said.
speak my name.
No. Be honest. You've been honest so far in your head. No.
Give her the details.
He said he was the prince that was promised to unite the realm. What? I desire peace as you do, but to serve to my father use those words. The prince that was promised. Yes, he did.
She's not talking about that Aegon.
Spoke to you of the Song of Ice and Fire.
Oh, she's gonna think, because you're not supposed to tell anybody except for the heir about the Song of Ice and Fire. You're only supposed to tell the next heir. That's why Damon was so upset. That's why you remember when she said in the last season, he never told you, because he was at one point going to be heir. And that's why he was so upset and he strangled her, right? So she's thinking, if he told fucking Alicent, he must have been serious. But she's misinterpreted it now, you know? She's misinterpreted, thinking it's even more serious. I don't know how she's going to take it, we'll see.
Jeez.
About Aegon the Conqueror. The Conqueror.
They both know there's something off there.
There's been a mistake. There's been no mistake. Please, do not let your pride blind you. There's been no mistake.
Alicent's sticking to her guns.
She is 1,000% sure, isn't she?
My father's gone from court. Connor's on the march home. You know what Aemon does. It's too late, really. Alice.
She's trying to say, I can't stop this.
Yeah.
It's already, the wheels have turned.
The men are already doing what they want to do.
The men are going to do what they want to do, no matter what. Like, maybe if Alicent was the queen, but she's not the queen.
Or if she answered sooner, you know? If she read the letter sooner and answered sooner, it might have been easier, but it's a bit late, isn't it?
But that's made it really look like the Greens are the bad guys now, kind of.
Yeah, but even Rhaenyra sort of believes, oh, well, if he was talking about the prince that was promised,
Yeah, it's a bit weird. I don't know what.
Maybe Dad did change his mind.
But I feel like what I took from that is she knows he was talking about that prince that was promised, Aegon the Conqueror. That's why she said there's been a mistake. So she knows now. She knows now that Alicent was mistaken. She knows that her dad did mean her to be queen, I think.
Or what she thinks.
Yeah. Like...
So he was just talking about Aegon the Conqueror, not Aegon. Not his Aegon.
Not his son Aegon.
But how do we know that? How can we be sure of that?
No, it's 100%. It's confirmed. It's 100% that he's talking about Aegon the Conqueror. He's saying the prince that was promised. It's important.
Yeah, but he was saying that to Alicent as he died. Was he trying to say that my Aegon is going to be Aegon the Conqueror? The prince that was promised?
No, it wasn't. That's how Alicent took it, but that's not what he was saying. As a matter of fact, I think he thought he was talking to Rhaenyra as well. That's what's crazier.
Okay.
Yeah, because he was so...
So then that does make Alicent look like the bad guy.
Pretty much, yeah. The Greens are... It's like almost... At this point, what Alicent should do is just go to the... She's like a really honourable person. Go to the council and tell them, look, it's been a mistake. Like, Viserys wanted Rhaenyra to be queen, but it's too late now. It's 2 minutes.
Yeah, too much stuff's in motion.
They're not going to listen to her. You know, they're going to be like, shut up, Alicent, go away, man. Aegon's going to be like, what do you mean, man? You know? Unless you can have some proper sick gift of the gab, there's nothing she can say.
Shit, man.
Kristen Cole's already out in the field, you know?
Who?
Kristen Cole.
Who?
Crispy Cole.
So crispy.
So crispy.
Please?
And Damon's out in the field having dreams and Harry and all that. There's nothing there. You can't stop it, man.
It's done.
It's done.
Can we watch a preview for next week?
Yeah, let's watch the preview for next week. So,
apparently,
this episode is a bit like, I don't know. What do you think?
I think he's just setting up for next episode because I've heard episode 4 is called a Dance with Dragons.
What is it?
That's what I've heard, but that could be.
But we saw the trailer last week.
That could be a load of rubbish.
So what did you think of the episode?
It was very slow compared to
slow,
the previous two.
Yeah.
But you can tell they're just setting up for something bigger.
Yeah.
I like the Alicent and Rhaenyra scene. I like them together.
Yeah, that was a cool scene. It was interesting.
I do like them together.
It
kind of confused me, but it kind of clarified that, okay, Alicent thinks that when he said Aegon the Conqueror, he meant his son Aegon. So I don't
think that's what's true. I think most people believe, and I think what they're trying to show you is that he was talking about Aegon the Conqueror, the Song of Ice and Fire, but I don't know why he was talking about that in his deathbed so much. I guess.
Well, you know, end of life. You're weary, you're confused.
Yeah.
You know, you can't really take too much what a person says.
Yeah.
too seriously.
Yeah, it was kind of a slowish episode. There was a lot of like dragon scenes, but it was good. I enjoyed it. I don't know what the reason. I'm pretty sure that's the woman that Aegon assaulted last season. I don't know why they brought her back, but maybe she's gonna do something later on.
Maybe.
Yeah, mean more boobs, less cock. they're trying to repay back for when Emilia Clarke had to show her boobs in the Game of Thrones from back in them days. You know, the good old days. Now it's the cockhold days.
Literally.
Yeah.
Do you think that was the actor's Willie?
I don't think so.
Aemond.
I mean, at one point, Emilia Clarke started using CGI body. I think they're probably doing that as well here. Especially how fake that blowjob looked. That looked so fake. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Other than that, like,
if you were an actor, would you use your own body, or would you be like, I needed a body double?
I'd be like, give me a body double, man. I know I'm a new actor, but I don't care. Why do you want me to be naked for? That's weird. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about the episode. It's good.
What if they were going to pay you an extra $100,000?
Let me see how many zeros they can drop me, and we'll talk about it. You know, see how many zeros they can drop me. Any other thoughts on the episodes?
Can't wait for next time. I want to watch it right now.
Yeah, I know, right?
I want to go and I want to watch it right now. But I heard it's called Dance with Dragons. I might have got that completely wrong. That might just be a rumour.
I think they've definitely added this whole Alicent and Rhaenyra misunderstanding, we're trying to stop the war from happening thing, because I think they're both quite brutal in the books. They're both kind of like leading it head on that they want to fight, you know. But it's probably going to get to that. And to be fair, I think from what I understand of the books is that they weren't completely trying to go to war at the start, but they weren't this like soft about it either, you know. But yeah, when their kids started dying, then they just,
of course, yeah, that changes
they
everything,
went
doesn't it?
brutal and evil, pretty much. Like from what I've heard, Rhaenyra can be quite evil in the book sometimes, and Alicent is quite evil in the book sometimes. Yeah. But anyway, good episode. Enjoyed it. Yeah, I like the little conversation with Alicent and Rhaenyra. That was cool. Women fighting over a cup of tea while men are fighting each other in a fucking boxing ring or something.
That was always the way it went there, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's good. That's why women live longer. Anyway, that's our reaction to episode 3. If you liked it, please give us a like, subscribe, and we'll see you on episode 4. Peace.
Peace up.